Not all work happens at work. Many employers are designing jobs that allow employees to divide their time between a home office and the corporate office. If you're in a situation that would benefit from the flexibility of telecommuting, you can build your case for management by following these guideposts.
There sure is a lot to cover before next week's meeting.
No kidding. This end-of-year stuff is a killer.
And you're really going to die when you see this agenda.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Unfortunately, I have a pretty good idea, and that's what I wanted to talk with you about.
What's up, Michael?
Well, I'd just like your help in thinking through how to balance everything on my plate. I'm finding that I'm spending half my time in the car and getting a little backlogged. I wanted to address this with you before it really snowballs and see if we can't come up with another approach.
Sounds like you've thought of something already. What do you have in mind?
So I'm really that transparent. Okay, here's how I see it. First, I have my client commitments, which take me out of the office frequently. Then I have that special assignment, which really requires a lot of research, thinking, and writing. And then I'm prepping for these end-of-year meetings, all of which are important, and I'm not suggesting the removal of any of them. I just think I can get them accomplished by spending less time in the car running back and forth for internal meetings and more time getting the work done. Unfortunately, my cubicle isn't the best place for this type of work due to the noise and distractions.
I don't disagree that you have a lot on your plate, and I can see how it can be challenging at times to work in your area. Have you tried reserving one of those small conference rooms when you really need to concentrate?
I've tried a number of different things, and getting a small conference room was one of them. There have been two problems with that. One is these rooms are always booked, so you need to get them way in advance. Two is there have been times when I've booked a room and couldn't get back in time to use it. I have a pretty good home office setup that I've used before. It would give me the ability to get the work done in and around my client meetings without the hassle. And then I'd also be able to attend some of these end-of-year meetings via conference call, like several other people do from time to time. I don't think I'll need to use my home office as a base more than 2 or 3 times a week. Peter, I've really given this some thought, and so far it appears to be the best solution. Is this something you can support?
Well, you have made some good points. I was somewhat concerned initially about whether you could actually get more done and be available in person for some of the key meetings. But it sounds like you've done this before, so I'd be willing to give it a try for the next 2 months. Then I'd like to revisit this to see how it's working and what the next step should be. I'd also like to have a weekly call so that we can plan for the following week and determine when you'll be here and what meetings you'll attend in person or by phone. This will also give us an opportunity to make sure we have everything covered.
Great. I really appreciate it. I think the weekly call makes a lot of sense. Thanks for working with me on this. So when do you think we should have that weekly call? Would Friday afternoon work?